Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
If you were an item of clothing, what would you be and why?
Probably going to go fingerless gloves.
They'll get me to lay some pipe.
Pleasure or business?
Yeah, pleasure or business?
Yeah, it was definitely pleasure.
But yeah, it's been a tough Monday.
I wet the bed for 16 years, so
Yeah, fuck.
14.
Turkey people, fucking grow up.
Turkey people.
Gobble,
Turkeys,
gobble.
turkeys, I'm coming for you.
Turkeys. The turkeys. Grow up.
G'day guys, welcome back to another edition of On the Piss, the Klutz and Das, and today we have two Western country legends.
Two cowboys, I guess you could
Yeah,
probably rightfully call us.
Yeah, rightfully.
Rosa the Ranger and Jacko the Jackhounds.
The Jackaroo.
Jacko the Jackal.
Jackaroo.
How are
Jacko
you,
the
fellas?
Jackaroo.
Yeah, good. How are you guys?
Good, thanks, mate. Coming live from the Caxton Hotel.
Yeah.
The wonderful Caxton, once again, as always, the pill room.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
How are we feeling, boys? Recovered from the weekend?
Only just.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. I was bouncing ready to go on Monday.
Oh, I was definitely not.
Yeah, no.
Nah, it was,
Well,
it was tough.
Why don't we start with Josh's weekend and ask
Yeah, how was your
Yes.
weekend, Josh?
Yeah.
Not as good as yours.
What do you end up
I was
doing?
actually a little bit annoyed. I was meant to go to Toowoomba with these boys, which they'll get into soon, for a lovely weekend of races and banter and fun. But I thought I had to work on Saturday, but didn't end up having to work.
Could have
So,
told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Yeah, that
surprise.
sucks. Oh my god, no. So I ended
Come
up
this way a little
playing.
bit so you're in the frame.
I ended up playing.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm a wide man.
I was more worried about Josh than Jackson, but that's okay. Josh Jackson.
I ended up playing footy
Oh, yeah.
on Saturday for Jeeps. That was great. It was
How'd you
awesome.
go?
Was it
Oh
try?
mate, great. Oh, I was blowing, but it was great.
Mm.
Ran on. I got there. Warm up was at 11:30 or 12. Game kicked off at 12:30, and I got there at 10 to 1. So it was already a good start to the season.
You could have still made the Tba Races if you had just written that off and come up.
Mhm, for sure.
Yeah, maybe, but I
No, definitely.
I think we got there at like 4 or 5. So
Yeah.
But anyway.
these things happen. So yeah, went on, gave them heaps in the name of Jeeps. It was awesome.
Did you win?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
We did.
Did you
Put on
verse?
some. Oh, you kidding?
Nice.
My favourite thing was when third grade went on, they were versing one of our previous coaches who just left, Mike Proctor. Shout out to
Oh,
Mike
fuck,
Proctor.
is he playing?
Yeah, and
For
you
uni.
could tell that his
He's
team was on
coaching,
the his team was on the field because
Oh,
they had
didn't he?
6 tries put on them in 20 minutes. So shout out to Mike,
Well,
sponsor of this week's podcast.
I liked Mike, but
Nah, he's a great guy. Great
sad
guy.
to see you go, mate.
Yeah.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
don't get fucking pumped all week.
Yeah.
All year, sorry.
Yeah,
Do a
not
great
promising.
thing.
And then
Come on.
yeah, and then I went to Scranksy's place on the way back, said g'day to them, and then Caitlin had a housewarming, so I went to that, and there we go.
Wow, sounds amazing, man.
And for that very reason, all the listeners, this is more of a visual thing, but we're all wearing these esteemed
Illustrious.
BTC
Yeah.
silk caps,
It's
Custom.
actually
24
twined with
carat.
horse's mane.
Not
Winks.
just
That's
any
correct.
horse's
mane,
Winks
though.
with
Yeah.
Winks's
I
mane.
thought it was Gun Sing from good old Gundawindi, since it's from out west.
Could be. Mixture, maybe.
That's what I heard the rumour of.
We had one to give you, Josh, because you were going to come, but I thought I'd bring it here, show you the hat, not give it to you and take it home. with
Yeah, you've got to be blooded.
you. So
Yeah, right, fair enough.
here's
Maybe
the
a
hat you're
giveaway?
never going to get.
Maybe a giveaway.
Maybe a giveaway.
If you're a good punter,
if you want to be looking good out on the field, I know
Flash-
we
A
were.
good
I was
Because
thinking we could keep it for the next time we go away and bring a
Whoever-
new recruit and
whoever
blood them
comes.
in.
I think that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah,
post
fair enough.
post your credentials online.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Post
this
your
hat
slips.
carries a lot of.
I'd just like to point out, though, Jackson, you're not a good punter.
Okay.
I
That-
ended up
that's
about
that's all.
$400 up over the
Did you
weekend.
actually?
So
Oh,
Well,
you're a
there's
great
something-
punter. That's
something
what I
works.
meant to say.
something works.
But
That's
Where's the
awesome.
tips, bro?
yeah, tips not slips, Jacko. Come
Yeah.
on, mate.
Send them all week, boys. Anyways, where do we start? I thought we'd approach this chronologically.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Friday night.
Because I think we'll have to fill in the blanks where the others forget.
Yeah.
Or asleep.
Okay, you guys fill me in
Um,
for Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe don't fill me in.
Friday night, Rory fucking drank himself into
Yeah.
oblivion.
I thought, yeah, well,
Well, we watched the Bronx.
We did watch
we
the
watched
Bronx.
the Bronx. Padding room came around.
Yeah.
Brittany was
Looked
there.
good, but just couldn't finish it off as per the usual.
Pat Ingram came round. Do you mean he lives up there, or he just happened to be in
I
Toowoomba?
I think he was
don't
just
know. I think he.
passing through.
Yeah, I don't know.
On his way.
He
to-
did stay the night, so
That's
that would.
fucking scat ass, eh?
Yeah.
Imagine, he just popped around.
Well,
in Toowoomba.
that's what their attitude was like when he walked through the door. They're like, "Oh, Pat, you're here."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Does this
he
happen?
live
This
up
is a
here?
plan.
Or-
Pat
Yeah.
lived in Toowoomba.
Also, remember
That's
how
nice.
Domino's pizzas in Toowoomba, the value ones are $15 each?
Yes.
That's not value.
No,
That's daylight robbery.
the $5 ones are $15 up there.
Yeah.
So answer.
Oh, well, you got to take in freight costs to get all the
Yeah.
stuff out there. So.
and all the Uber Eats is like $8 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all fucked. I'm not gonna actually. We will talk about the
It's called the
The
mining
abomination of Uber Eats we got in the morning, but
Yeah, that's to
that's 36 hours away.
Tax.
This is gonna be a long podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There wasn't actually that much exciting
Well,
stuff that happened on Friday.
Friday the Broncos happened. You guys decided to beer snorkel.
Yeah, Roz did a few beer snorkels.
They were fun.
They were fun.
They were good.
They were a lot easier than I thought they would have been.
Yeah,
I
I
was gonna
think-
say, how does the beer snorkel go? Because obviously with a cruiser, like it's not really
Yeah,
gassy.
I
but
think,
with a beer, like,
Roz had a bit of help from like 3/4 of a bottle of rum beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
We,
yeah.
we had this bottle of rum for Saturday, and we drank it all on Friday.
Yeah, you drank it too.
A little bit.
Yeah, no. So Friday, Broncos got pumped.
Yeah, actually, if you want to hear just an example of what was happening on the day, go to the Hello Sport podcast latest episode and skip through to the 75th minute to hear Rory's two
Yeah,
dribbles on
1
the
hour and
dribble
16
hotline.
minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Post
were hurt.
dribble anxiety.
We were
We were
hurting.
hurting.
Yeah, we were hurting. The Broncos were hurting.
Some more
I was
than
hurting.
others.
Yeah.
Maybe-
So yeah, that was Friday, and then
Saturdays were
Where
the
do we
real fun
start? We
starts.
wake up Saturday.
Dan serviced my car, which was nice of him.
Dan serviced the car, mowed the lawn.
Well hung.
Yeah, we
Wow,
went
that's
to
a-
we
that's a
went to
big
the
lift.
post office and the
Because there's an infamous hot box there, apparently.
Yeah.
That's why we went.
what did we get
Toowoomba's
from
best
there?
hot box.
Oh, we got
some-
ingredients from Bloody Marys, which were horrible. We didn't even drink them.
Couple
When we
Lucozades.
left, there was like 6.5 liters of tomato juice in the sink. Brittany's like, that's going
Defrosting.
straight in the bin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's fucked.
If you want
We
tomato
have-
juice, hit us up.
had like half one and we're like, yeah, they're still shared.
I almost spat the first mouthful out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You at least finish it. I
There was
had one
cracked
sip. I was like,
pepper on
no,
top.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I thought they were better than
That
Did the
was-
Dossman finish his?
He
Yeah.
might have
Because
actually.
that man
I think
just
he may
drinks
have.
whatever.
I think he may have.
He was also pumping black coffee.
Yeah, black coffee after
And
black
he was
coffee
working.
Black coffee.
after affogato.
Like long blacks.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Not short blacks.
Oh,
It
whatever.
was just espressos.
Oh, we're not a
Sorry,
fan.
bro.
Do we need a bit of milk with our coffees, boys?
No, I'm
No, but
just,
it's
No, no,
just saying everyone else was on the
okay,
piss
yeah,
and he
okay.
was drinking coffee.
Oh yeah, that's a
Fucking
bit. That's a bit
psycho
play
like
off.
Eden.
Well, he was working, so
No, it's still a bit play off. It's a
yeah,
Saturday.
true. It's true. It is true.
Darcy cracked the first beer of the day.
Yep, Stone and Wood. 7
Kudos to
a.m.
him. To his credit, I said he's not going to fucking make
Yeah,
it.
Jackson's like, you're gonna be the first
Yeah.
person in bed
And
tonight
guess who was the first person in bed?
with
Jackson.
his
Jackson.
pods.
Jackson
Jackson.
passed
After-
out eating pods,
Can we talk about
M&Ms, and a gay
How
time
much-
in bed.
Hold up. How much was your Uber Eats order, by the way? Ordering Uber Eats as me and Darcy were drinking vodka lime sodas and listening to music. Jacko whisks away into the bedroom, orders
Couch
Orders.
food.
$40.
Orders food that would make you think that I'm the most stoned person.
like $40 worth of snacks.
Yeah, I got a gay time, an iced coffee, pods,
Dor-
M&Ms, Doritos,
Just went to bed with it all.
and got him, went to bed, and just fucking passed out like Doritos
oh
over
my
my chest.
God.
So that was a mess.
But anyway,
Yeah,
So
that was
kudos
a bit later on. in
Kudos
the
to
evening.
Das for beating me.
Yeah, I can't even remember who was the last to go, but
it would have been DOS.
Oh, you wouldn't want to have been the last.
think
to
it
go.
was.
nah, I felt bad enough the next day. I don't know how you guys went home so early.
Because he was like
One-
kicking me, going, well, "Can we leave? Can we
Oh,
leave? Can we leave?" I
At 1 p.m.
was like, "Go away."
Yeah, fuck.
Did
that
you
is a
leave
late,
at 1?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a late
Oh,
leave,
fuck.
eh?
I didn't wake
Yeah.
up till 2:36.
Wow.
But anyway.
2:30.
But let's rewind
PM.
a bit. though.
Yeah. We're
So
getting too
we've-
ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
We've had some
sorry.
Bloody Marys. They're not that good. Doss is on the black coffees. Darcy's cracking beers.
We run the group form.
Yeah, we actually did the group form on Friday night, and it was so funny. We wrote it on a whiteboard, and we woke up on Saturday and it looked like
what the
a
fuck is that?
kindergarten child had like drawn on a whiteboard. It was so fucked.
Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Yeah, it was horrible. So we just wiped it clean and started again. Actually, I put a multi on.
Take a photo and
yeah,
get rid of it.
I put a 6-leg multi on every race at Toowoomba on the Friday night, like the night before, and literally 0 legs won.
Oh yeah,
And some of them were placed. Some of them were to place as well, and they all lost.
That's fucked.
And it was paying like 160 grand. I was like, it's all good, boys. House deposit. Yeah, so the races kicked off at like 11, I think.
Mhm.
We pretty much just watched the races all morning.
11.
Yeah,
Mhm.
not
I
at
thought they were
Toowoomba.
12.
No, like
Oh,
at
yeah, just Ascot or whatever.
yeah, I don't even know where
Moonee
they were
Valley,
running.
I think
Moonee
was right.
Valley.
Yeah.
Had our ups and downs. I was nearly out and
Same.
done,
I think we all were.
and then bloody Crone,
Crone comes through at
$14, and everyone was on it except Eden, and rode it home.
A la Stratty.
Yeah,
very
it
elegant
was.
kind
I just
of
wish I had
vibes.
more on it. Everyone else, I tipped it, and everyone else had more on it,
Yeah.
and
you
I
have
put
on it?
$5 on it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I think I had $5 each way, but
I was
That's alright.
fucking whipping that thing in so hard.
it
that
came from nowhere. Too. It was a
how
great
in,
run.
You know, in like Call of Duty, when you're damaged, there's like red pulsating on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
You're
I
like
was
shaking.
so lightheaded
Yeah.
from fucking whipping this thing in that was happening in my in my eyes. I was like,
And
In
then
your
then what
periphery.
else? We didn't. Oh, Eden had a good win on that Mugatu horse.
Yeah, Mugger
Um,
2. That was probably one of the funnier videos I've seen.
Yeah, it's
in a
pretty
while.
can we
funny.
play that audio?
Yeah,
I've got it handy.
yeah,
Is that the one where someone
I'll
set
skip
it up behind?
yeah.
you
I did.
So we're all riding the one horse in,
Let's get it up.
and then
Here it is.
yeah, we're
It
all,
goes on for a bit, so maybe
I'll-
just skip towards the
I'll
end.
skip it.
Everyone's riding one horse except for one friend, Eden,
and then we all like lose,
Here we go.
and then he comes
by a
in.
nostril on the line.
So this is Eden riding this in.
And we're silence.
Everyone else is just dejected in the background.
That's Tab's run. Yeah.
So yeah, and then
And then
pretty shortly after that, the footy kicked off, and we kicked it up a notch. Played some beer pong.
won some beer pong.
Once a beer pong.
Yeah, I
won
got
some beer
beaten.
pong.
Got beaten 2 out of 2 times, which was good fun.
That's never good.
Mm.
And then what did we do? Then we went to the
Get
track.
up, yeah. Get up, went down
We
to the
all
track.
3 of us had the exact same shirt.
Yeah,
brought,
we
which
all
was
walked
great.
out.
So I had to wear one of Dan's fucking double extra large button-up shirts.
Welcome to the double XLs, brother.
Yeah, which was good fun.
Yeah, good.
I liked it. They had that like oversized look.
Also, Dan's iron, you got to sort that out, Dan. I don't know how you live with that shit, man. It was like on a slant. It's fucked.
Like his iron board.
Yeah, his ironing board was fucked. He's like, I don't iron my shirts.
Oh.
How do you never iron a shirt?
Puts him in the
Anyway, in the dryer, yeah.
Put him in the bathroom and take
Yeah.
a hot shower.
Yeah.
Just waits for a hot day and just goes
Whips it a few
whips it
times.
out- whips it outside, yeah.
And
Were
yeah,
there many people at the races?
they actually were. It was actually better,
Oh.
so much better than I expected it was going to be.
180?
180,
maybe? 170?
But we got there and Jackson was like, I think you paid for the Uber, and I was like, I'll get you a drink. 'Cause remember my
Yep.
thing wouldn't split,
Mm.
and I was like, can I get a Great Northern, and what do you want? And he was like, Black Rat, and I was like, no way, I'm out on those. And the girl behind the bar was like, mate, it's after 11 a.m. So that's a bit of an indication of how the night went.
Yeah,
Plush looking race course, let me
Yeah,
just
it
add.
looked really good.
Didn't
Very
expect
nice.
it to be
Clifford
that
Gardens.
Nice.
Is it sort of near Toowoomba Grammar or?
I got no idea,
Nice.
mate.
It's the
It
other
was all a
way.
blur by that
Yeah,
stage.
right.
The funniest thing was when we went to line up, actually, and we were lining up to get in, and there was a line to like check in and get past security, and then there was another line for the tickets, and none of us had tickets. So I can't remember if it was, I think it was you, Jackson, went to
Oh,
get tickets, and he's like, I'll just buy them all. You guys stand in line. I'm like, yes, sweet. And Jacko comes back, and I was like, how much? And he's like, 45 each. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not paying $45 to get in there. And he's like, I've already paid for it, man. I was like, oh my fucking God. Jack's like, nah, $6.
45 in total.
Yeah, 45 in total, yeah.
Jeez.
But the rums weren't
They weren't too bad.
that bad either. They were
Nah.
like $6.
Yeah.
No, I think they're like
7.
8.
No,
Seven.
that was 7, I think.
7. That's still
Far out. That's
Good
like at
value.
least $7
Pretty
cheaper than
good.
most places.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate,
Yeah.
I got for dinner, I got a $12. It was just a cardboard box, fill it with whatever you want.
Yeah, that was
And I
good.
couldn't,
They
the,
just give you the box.
the girl was like, no, they filled it, but the girl behind there was like, what do you want in there? And I was like, how much can I choose? And she was just like, so I was like, I'll have chicken, chips, calamari, dim sims,
spring rolls.
and spring rolls, and she just kept going. I was like, when did she stop? And that was everything. I was like, okay, I'll just have it all.
Holy fuck.
It was insane.
Box of brown.
Box of brown, yeah.
Got on the quaddie.
Got on the quaddie, lost by one leg.
Got on the quaddie, lost by one leg. Then we just, after the races, kind of, we're in the TAB and we just decided to turn to the sports, namely the Reds,
Yeah.
where Jacko was absolutely fucking blind. And in the middle of the tab, on
We'd
his,
literally been drinking for like 12 hours. at
12
this
hours
stage.
after a massive night the night before.
yeah, in the middle of the tab, just scream at his phone, "Go, you cunt! Go, you fucking dead!" Like just profanities everywhere. Then realizing one of his friends from uni is sitting at the next
Yeah.
This
table,
girl that I hadn't seen in like
who's just looking at
4
him
years was just staring through
in
me.
disgust.
Fuck, that would have been.
And I had Johnny red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan
Is that a
was,
bit sobering?
Dan was drinking like a
Nah.
guava cruiser.
Yeah.
great. That
Of
kicked
course
it up a
not.
notch.
Like a
Red's
Smirnoff
of course
one.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
But anyway, after the races, off to the nightlife.
And this is
Yeah.
where it really picks up.
This is
Yeah.
where it picked up.
This is where
Where was the first place we tried to go?
Fitzy's.
That's right. Dan's like, go to Fitzy's, it's great. And we got there and the line is like,
Massive.
600
fuck
people.
that.
Yeah.
So we went to, I don't know what it was called.
Went to the next one closest called the Cube.
That's right, the
Shout
Cube.
out to the
I've-
Cube.
Someone had said don't go to the Cube.
Dan.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dan had told us don't go to the Cube. We went to the Cube. We probably shouldn't have gone to the Cube.
Yes, we definitely should have gone to the Cube.
Rolled into the Cube. I go, what are we drinking? Vodka lime sodas. Sounds good. Went straight up. $4.
$4 each, like, get
Yes.
in.
$4
This
vodkas.
is great. Buy a round. We finished them pretty quick. Darcy's like, yep, I'm up. My round. Gets up there.
Comes
Comes
out
back.
three.
He goes, that was $37.
That's like him with the
Yeah.
sour beers.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. They're like
fuck.
fucking $9.50 or some shit. And I don't know which ones Rory got, but I got the $9.50
Yeah.
ones.
She was
Did
like,
they go
taste
back to
like gin."
$4?
Nah.
Nah. I think they just kept going up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you ask for the $4 vodkas or did they?
Yeah, and she said it's upstairs at the Cube. And I was like, I'm
Oh,
at the Cube.
You dug your heel. You dug your heels
I'm
in.
at the Cube.
I think
Yeah.
it was like a Fox type situation where there's like the downstairs holding spot and then
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
the.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
the
The
Q.
Q.
The Cube.
But let me tell you, I would never go upstairs. I wouldn't go past
Forbidden.
the
What do
front
you reckon
bar.
was up there?
Just a fucked
Like a
club.
trap house or something? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We should have gone to check it out.
Well,
right?
we-
Top
no,
level
brother.
of the family on a
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
night.
yeah.
We
yeah,
had
yeah.
all we needed
We did.
right there.
We did.
So karaoke.
Mm.
Jackson and Roz, I think you were first up.
Yeah, it was dead. No one went, and then he was like, this very flamboyant guy was
Yeah,
like,
he was.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit.
who wants to
host.
do karaoke? And we had a gut full of fucking
Piss. Everything.
piss, neck oil, everything.
Everything.
And so me and Rory were like, all right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Song of choice.
We pretty quickly landed on Numb/Encore just to really dive in the deep end.
Oh, fuck.
Because
Yeah.
fuck warming up in karaoke.
Yeah. And Jacko's like, who you want to be, Chester or
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? And I think Jay-Z only rapped a
In
small
the
bit
back
at
of
the
my
end.
head, I was like, please say Jay-Z.
And I was
please
like,
say
oh,
Jay-Z,
fuck
please
yeah,
say
Jay-Z. And then Jackson and I got up there and started. And holy fuck.
Looking back at the video, at the time I was like, these blokes are killing it.
Yeah.
And looking back at the video, I was
That's
like,
what I thought.
they're not even close to being
No,
in
no,
time.
no.
You could tell you were like reading the words, and there was one bit when it was like, "When you're young, what the fuck you expect?" Yep, yep, and you
Yeah.
could tell you were like behind.
Yeah.
So when it comes up, Roy's like, "Yep, yep," screaming
Double beat.
down his
Yeah.
thing. Oh fucking hell, it was so funny.
Mm.
There was a line. I don't know if we should talk
Nah, I
about
don't
that. Keep
think
it
we
or delete it.
Well,
There was, well, put it this way: there was a line with a pretty big expletive in it that you would
look it up.
through
Look,
sober eyes you think
If
you
you
would
think about the
censor.
song, you'll know the song.
And if you were reading the song straight off a
It's-
fucking thing at 130
It's
BPM,
something makes some
Then
noise.
after 130 beers.
then you probably wouldn't pick
And
it up.
on the screen, even this word is censored. It's got like the asterisks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rory just lets this word rip
And
in the middle of the
obviously
cube,
goes,
and we're like
"Ooh."
we're like screaming through these microphones
Yeah.
as well to all these people sitting down. Pretty sure people jumping around by now.
Oh,
People are going crazy for us.
that
but-
one dude was Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison.
He was going
Was that the
crazy.
guy in the white shirt in the corner?
He was the guy in the
Oh yes,
suit.
Oh, yeah.
No, no,
You
that
gotta
guy
talk
in the
about
white shirt in the
Harrison.
corner that was with his girlfriend,
And his
but looked like he
I
wanted
thought
to ditch
that was
her.
Harrison.
No.
No.
Was there two?
Harrison, yeah, so we'll split it up by saying Harrison was wearing a full suit, Gucci
Yeah.
belt, and only sung Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, and like he was by himself, and he got up and like it wasn't like when you're blind and you take the piss doing karaoke. This
Mm.
dude was like
He
He was hurt.
was
he,
trying.
yeah, he was hurt.
He was
Yeah.
trying and he was hurting.
Yeah, and he had heaps of prescription drugs on him.
That's so scary.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. And he just got around us real hard. He's like, I just really like you guys.
Yeah.
He also got around Ed Sheeran. I think he did. I know he definitely did at least 2 Ed Sheeran
He
songs.
definitely did.
Might have done a
Fucking hell.
third.
And who was the other guy then?
The other guy was
He was just some bloke that
with his girlfriend
just fucking got into it.
and was just as blind as us.
Hard to believe.
And
And we just
his
cheered
girlfriend
each other
wasn't
on.
blind.
No, his girlfriend was like, fucking shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, he loved it.
Oh, Dan
What happens then? We
said
go
he
home.
wouldn't do a song, and he did
Yeah.
chicken fry. Because apparently, actually, I found this out the next day.
Yeah.
Someone was doing that. What's the song? I don't even know what it's called.
Tequila.
No.
No.
No, someone did do that song though. Tequila. No, you know that one Dan sung?
Chicken fry.
Yeah, is that what the song's
Yeah,
called? I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Didn't
Yeah.
someone like sing
Yeah,
it
so
before
someone was
him?
singing it and butchering it, and Dan got up with him
He
and
got
sung
insulted.
to like help the dude. And I found this out the next day, but apparently Dan had called his missus at 2 a.m. and was like, someone sung my song and ruined it at karaoke.
Oh, it's gold.
Yeah, so
We went home at like
the three of us went home first.
1:30 or something.
And I think the other two boys who were there, Dan lost his phone in the pokies and found it.
Lost his fucking
Lost it in
life
the-
savings
Yeah,
pokies.
yeah.
Lost it in the pocket
got
of a
pinched.
crack addict.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He got pinched, and then they
Apparently.
confronted him allegedly. And
Wow.
then
It's all allegedly.
next
Yeah.
minute, his phone rocks up in the middle of a place he was never.
Yeah.
And then, but he found it at least. You know?
Yeah.
That's a small win.
Small win for the day. And then Dan, on the way home, decided he was going to do a little wee outside and got a $266 fine from the police.
That's so
And
funny.
apparently his bargaining chips with the police were, I only just moved here and I don't know where the toilets are.
And then he's also trying to tell him that he's like, I've had a shit day on the pun. A crackhead stole me phone.
apparently-
Just
apparently-
moved here.
Apparently one of the cops was like, usually it's a $130 fine. Because you're in this precinct, it's double.
Cop that.
Far
So I'm
out.
glad we didn't stick around for that.
I think he ended up probably down the most out of any of us.
Yeah, I was up
100%.
$10 for the day, so...
Yeah, that's good. I think I was still down, but not as bad. Not as bad as $260 for pissing in public.
He didn't
but
seem too phased by it either. Straight on the Uber
Good on
Eats
him.
app the next morning.
Yeah, straight. Yeah.
Oh, and back
What
to
a way to
Yeah.
wake up.
Uber Eats.
So
talk to me.
I got that fucked feed the night before, and then
I don't even know if that's a feed, eh?
Yeah. Did you eat it all?
over the course of
The morning.
36
hours.
hours, I ate everything. Oh, I left the Dare Ice coffee behind
Oh, no.
because I had a milkshake in the morning
Oh, Nutella one
and a Nutella.
with our shit bagel.
I was looking for a
Oh.
vanilla, but they didn't do vanilla.
Who does-
vanilla.
Who does peanut butter but not...
Nutella,
Oh,
but not vanilla.
same
Yeah, I'm
thing.
with you, Josh. Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me.
Mm.
Before we pass over Saturday night, all the boys were
Gloss
wearing
over
these fucking super sick hats.
Mm.
And and this one girl went up to Eden at the bar and was like, "Oh, what do your hats mean?" And he's like, "Boys Punting Club." And she goes, "That's lame."
You
And
know
it
what,
just
doll?
turns
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it
I'm like,
is.
yeah,
It
that's
is.
very true.
But I'm
That
having a
is
great
kinda lame.
time.
But
But
where's
I
your
like
fucking
it.
hat? Yeah.
I like it.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
like
Strength in numbers as well.
How many
Exactly.
winners have we backed today? 3.
2.
One.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 and a
Yeah.
place
Not
win.
even. How many bets have we put on? A lot more than 3.
40
Yeah.
I can't remember much after we got home on Saturday night though.
We just listened to
You put on like
Mitch Jones' club sound.
yeah.
Nice.
And
Great mix.
Great mix.
You were
Yeah.
drifting in and out of consciousness. Jacko went and got his snacks. The boys were still out hitting the pokies.
Hitting the pokes. Yeah.
Fuck that. That's the
Losing.
last place you want to end up after a day at the track is the pokies.
Mm.
100%.
But I heard there's a rumor they were doing $5 hits too,
Yeah.
which is
I did see part of Eden's
I-
bank statement. It didn't look good.
which is concerning.
Send that to Shannon. Good luck with that one.
And well, apparently the other 2 blokes found you 2 laying down on was it Dan's front lawn
I don't know.
Yeah.
when
The
they
jury's
came home?
out.
At like I don't know, 2, 3.
Yeah.
As I said, no
Good,
idea.
to be fair, it's good stargazing out that way.
It is.
It
Not
is.
much
great. It was also
light.
freezing
Yeah.
cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Bring a
Oh,
jumper
love
if you
Yeah.
decide not to be a pussy for the next one.
Okay, thank you. Duly noted.
And then next thing I know, I woke up to Dan giving me 2 hash browns on Sunday morning, which was outstanding.
Where were these
That is
hash browns
good.
from?
Uber Eats.
Let me just say, I'm gonna get this cafe's name up because
I actually was so hungover on Sunday that I
While
was
you do that,
laying
I'm going to get Google reviews of them.
I
once you say
want
it.
to warn people never to eat from this cafe.
when I
Sorry if your family.
when I
owns
got
it.
given the hash browns from Dan, I was so hungover that I was laying with my eyes closed in bed eating
Another
the hash
life
browns.
coffee and wares.
Another life, coffee and wares, Toowoomba. I hope I never see you in another life.
Sponsor of this week's
Because
podcast.
It was the worst fucking food.
4.5 stars on Google reviews.
I also
Four
had
and a
to
half
Out
liars.
of 5 or
tell them how to
5.
make
10?
a nice long black
Oh yeah,
in the notes.
cook, make espresso shot. Add to cup with lots of ice. Add water, not hot water.
What do they make
Add
it?
more cold water.
Was your ice long black hot?
No, but they always like it was only the hot option.
Surely there's a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean,
the
when you're
bagel.
hurting.
The bagel was way too heavy. It
I love
resembled.
bagels.
Nah, this was. It wasn't toasted. It was like a raw bagel.
Oh,
So it was like
it's
a brick
something.
of bread.
And it was
Oh.
That's
so
gross.
greasy.
Ugh.
Like the bacon had like molded over it.
I was so scat on the way home that I put into Macca's and I was like, "Can I get a large Big Mac meal?" And she didn't ask what sauce I wanted. And in my head, I'd said nuggets. She's like, "Anything else?" I was like, "Sweet and sour sauce." And then got to the window, got my bag, pulled around the corner to the car park, opened it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It was like large chips, Big Mac, and a sweet and sour sauce. And then I was like, "That's why she didn't ask about the sauce."
Did you go back?
Nah, just ate it.
I've heard some people
So
put
sad.
the sauce on the burgers. You didn't entertain
Nah,
that
it was
thought?
so saucy as it was.
I don't know if that's play or no.
Took me so long to get home as well. I don't know why. I swear it took longer than.
Because you
2.5
left at peak
hours.
hour.
No, there was no traffic. I'm pretty sure I was just going around in circles in Toowoomba.
Oh,
about the
and when we left to go home, we were just driving down the footpath, and I fucking something caught the corner of my eye. I was like, "What?" And I looked closely, and it was this dude in thongs, trackies, like a fucked Kiss shirt, and then he had a medieval helmet and chainmail on his head, and he's mowing the front lawn. And I was like, "Rory, what the fuck is that?" And then Rory looks over, and he's like, "Ah!"
The last
And
thing
then,
you want to
but
see.
then we saw it too late, and the first thing that came to our mind was like, "Fuck, get it for brown cardigan." Like that'll definitely get on. And we were on like the main road, and I was looking around. I was like, "Oh, no cars are coming," and I was trying to go as slowly as possible. Rory was like fumbling his phone and shit, and he's like, "I can't get it, I can't get it." Anyways, we missed him, and then we tried to circle back.
We missed him.
We tried to circle back to get him again, but we fucked up the routing, and we inevitably missed him. But
Oh no, that's devastating.
Someone else saw him though, so it's confirmed.
it
I think Eden saw him.
yeah, confirmed and funny shit.
That is so scat.
That's Toowoomba.
Yeah, it's in a nutshell. I'm
Sounds
trying to think of
fucking
anything
cool.
else that happened. It was great.
Until
What
the
time did you
next
actually
meet.
leave, Darcy?
Like 5:30.
Fuck.
Mate, I was not in a good shape. I literally, I got up at about 2:30, walked out and just sat on the couch with Dan. I was like, "Brrr." And then for so long, I was like, I'm going to have a shower and I'm going to go. And then Dan's like, I'm ordering Uber Eats. Do you want anything? I was like, no, I'm going to be gone before it gets here. Got up and had a shower and like just did not feel any better. Sat back down on the couch and Dan's like, I guarantee you'll watch the whole game of footy, which started at 4. And I was like, no fucking chance, Dan. I'm out of here. Uber Eats came, had a few chips. I was like, okay, I'm going to make a load to the car. Literally carried my esky and bag out to the car and was like, fully thought I was going to faint and vomit. So I went and sat back on the couch for like 20 minutes. And then I made 3 trips to the car over the space of probably an hour and a half and then left.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's battler.
Yeah, it was so shit.
Far out. Still feeling
So
it
shit.
today, mate.
No, I wasn't, but yesterday I definitely was. It was such a long day yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh, fucking hell. Pretty keen for bed tonight still, though. Anyway,
Yeah.
That was the
fucking
weekend.
oath.
Bounce back tomorrow.
yeah. Actually had a few bootstraps out there as well, Josh. They taste just as good out west.
Yeah, good. Good. I'll be doing that this weekend.
Yeah, very
Fucking
nice. They're
oath.
still available online as well as at our stockists. Black Sheep the
You
Gap.
motherfuckers having stockers is so funny.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Black Sheep the
Stockists.
Gap, Black Sheep Everton Hills, Caxton Hotel, Stafford Tavern, and the Paddo Hotel. And hopefully more by the time this is out, but just keep an eye on the
Sweet.
socials.
What do they
Shit.
say? Available at all good leading retailers?
Just at good ones.
Yeah, just at the good ones.
Yeah,
in
if they're
Brisbane.
not there, they
Yeah.
suck.
And tell them.
Tell them.
Tell them you suck.
Yeah, tell them. Yeah, tell them you suck.
Well, just tell them
Guys,
to
you got
fucking roll
bootstrap?
it.
And I'll
No,
pay on
you
card,
suck.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good from you, Josh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
this
we're
is
not going to pay with cash. It's still
this-
code.
this podcast. guess Josh has been more quiet than his usual self.
That's okay. Actually, we're also our good friend sponsor of this week's podcast, The Loaf, are doing a giveaway on the Instagram today. This is coming out on Friday, so it will be the final day of the giveaway. I believe it's tag 3 friends in their posts and follow their page, and you can win. I think there's like Caxton merch, Bloody Beer and Beers merch, Loaf merch, as well as some bareback biltong. So check out their Instagram for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me the fat bits.
What's planned for this weekend, fellas?
Reds.
Oh,
Reds.
God.
We got a party in New Farm
Yeah.
Park and then Reds.
Yeah.
And isn't there a lunch on somewhere as well before?
Oh
maybe?
shit, there could be.
Well, my mum. Well, you don't know about this, but my mum's having her 60th.
Oh,
At
Blues.
Pig and Whistle at South Bank.
Saturday.
Oh, no.
Saturday.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be rosés into Reds.
Oh,
into
God.
Into
into that thing.
The 3
rums.
R's.
Into
Yeah,
rums,
right
into
here.
Reds.
I
into Reds.
guarantee you, if you don't dribble on the weekend to either our hotline or the Hello Sport, I'll be very surprised.
Well, hopefully I get
The Hello Sport
get on
boys love
debut.
you.
Get what?
They love your dribbles. That's all I'm saying.
I don't reckon they would anymore because
No,
like,
no,
the last
they.
one
I reckon
was
they would.
They love
fucking
you.
scathing.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life in real person.
It was
Roy's
a
just
systematic destruction.
Oh, it was the funniest thing I've ever
Hello
seen.
Sport.
Please go and listen to it. It's so funny.
So,
But yeah, might make the debut on New Line this
Frothline,
weekend.
yeah.
Depends.
yeah, lovely.
Really
Should we
depends.
actually
Depends if you
crack that
remember.
out now that we're on the topic?
definitely,
Yeah, we can.
definitely.
So this is our for those
Are you
first
coming
time
on
listeners.
Saturday? Are you working
No,
on
I'm going to
Saturday?
be in Dalby.
Oh, that's
Time
right.
to
Okay,
froth.
I see.
Got a Jeeps
It's
tour
on
out to
froth,
Time to
boys.
froth.
Let's froth.
Jeeps tour out to Dalby this weekend.
Go
So I don't know
go
if
to
I'll be
boys.
playing much footy. I'm planning to get pissed on the bus ride up.
Aren't you
So-
there for social?
Yeah,
anyway?
pretty
You're a
much. That's
socialite?
they asked me to come up so I can drink on the bus.
Actually, I actually had a funny story as well that I want to tell on the podcast. And I'll just tell it now before I forget. Josh reminded me in his high vis just then. One of my little brothers, he just moved out with some new housemates, and one of them's a chippy.
Yeah.
And apparently the other morning, it was like the first morning together, and Louis was up and was eating brekkie at the dining room table, and he reckons he heard this bloke's alarm go off, and as soon as his alarm went off, the door opened, and he was fully dressed, and he just put his boots on and went, "See ya," and walked out. Apparently he sleeps in full kit, and just gets up when he needs to leave, and just leaves
That's
straight
such
away.
a smart play.
Yeah.
Well, at least you get to sleep in.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably go to Severs anyway and get like a cheese and bacon roll.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh,
And a
that's
dare
great,
iced
isn't it?
coffee,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like, fuck, we were
Or a
talking to
finger
Smoko
bun.
today about what time we get up to get to work. And this bloke, he has like a bacon and egg sandwich every morning. I work with him. He gets up at, I think, 4:15 or something. And I was like, that's way too early, bro. He's like, what time do you get up? I was like, depending on where I'm staying, either 5:45 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Start at 6:30.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I just get up, put
No
my
traffic
clothes
at that
on.
time either.
Yeah.
No, it's great. Literally this morning, got up, took a shit, put my clothes on, grabbed my lunch, walked out the door. See you later, Cinder. See you later, Soup.
Soup?
Catch ya.
Superman.
I'm one of those guys that needs like
Soup, cinder.
a good hour before I leave to get ready.
I would like to
Yeah.
say though, I did fuck up this morning though.
What'd you do?
So I rocked up to site. I actually got stuck behind a garbage truck on the way there, and I was already pretty out of it.
Yeah.
Just because I always am when I get to work because I literally wake up and walk out the door
And shit.
and shit, all in the same movement. And I'm just standing there at the pre-start this morning, just yep, and then I go over to do the sign-on sheet, and the boys that I work with, like the plumbing fellas, and then the Sparkies were there, and one of them just starts like giggling at me, and I was like, yeah, I look like shit, and he's like, you sleep in this morning, mate? I was like, no, I get stuck behind some garbage trucks, and they just all pissed themselves laughing, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's that funny. The guy's like, yeah. Have a great day, mate. And just like stared at me, and I was like, fuck. Looking all over, looked down, I'm like, fuck, my shirt's inside out. So I just rocked up to site, and there was like 60 blokes there this morning as well. And I'm just standing there like this, just like, yeah, so out of it with fucking inside out
Yeah.
shirt.
You're lucky you're about 7'6".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bash anyone.
Yeah.
Actually, before we do the froth line, because we should finish on that, there was the question I asked all the boys to repeat. I keep meaning to start the
yeah.
podcast with the
Oh,
questions.
Yeah. Fuck, it's actually a tough one.
Oh,
But this week's question was, if animals could speak, what do you think would be the rudest?
you go first because I haven't even.
I think-
thought
I
about
think-
it.
one answer.
I think
and
we
one
should-
answer only.
I think we should all go like 3, 2, 1 and say it, and
but
see
will
if
that
we
be
say
a
the same
shit
thing.
show if we all yell out?
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny if we all say the same thing.
Okay, same thing, and then explain why.
Who would
Yeah.
have the worst personality?
Yeah,
The meanest or whatever.
yeah, the rudest.
The
The rudest.
Rudest
That
is
was the
in
question.
swearing.
All right.
I tried to explain this to you,
Yeah, well,
Josh,
you can't
over
fucking
text.
explain shit.
Well, you don't. You're the only one that doesn't fucking understand, mate.
Well, I said rude as in.
And the hosts
it's
have
alright.
fucking had it up to here.
I
with
just
each other.
said just because you swear doesn't
Right,
mean
shit
you're
is
rude.
personality. Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Cat.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Josh, go first.
Yeah.
Cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Me.
I was gonna say cat as well.
Crow.
Crow.
Crows are fucking rude enough,
And
they
they're
can't
smart
talk. They
as
go,
well.
Yeah, I'd probably say plover.
Yeah, they do suck as
I'm
well.
going birds.
Magpies, yeah.
Birds
Birds.
just freak me out.
They're, yeah, they're.
I'm saying a cat because they look at you or they're just like.
I hate cats.
Yeah.
Cats are a bit independent thinkers though. Like,
Yeah,
cats are
Yeah,
good.
I just
Cats-
don't
Cats
like them.
show love as well, mate.
Oh, not
So
all
do
the time.
birds, bro.
I'm not going to come on the fucking podcast and shit on cats.
Well,
And I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to get you.
I hate cats.
Oh, God. This is such a.
Jesus.
Start your own fucking cat podcast.
If it went the
You
other way
pussy.
though, like if it went the other way though, I was thinking birds.
What
but
other
like,
way?
As in like ones that would swear.
You're the
most
only
or
one who
just-
thought that way.
Yeah, because that's just how my brain
Birds.
ticks over.
We thought birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in like someone's been like fucking fuck like either
Clutzy
like
thought he meant like just swearing
swearing.
makes you rude. And I tried to explain that Josh swears a lot, but he's not a rude person, but he didn't get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no, I fucked up.
All right.
Who's?
Yeah, great segment.
Good segment,
yeah.
I was
guys.
just gonna quickly ask who's the rudest fucking person you know.
You.
Rudest.
No.
Who's the biggest cat?
Rudest. I don't know.
I reckon. Seb.
Sam Barker.
Yeah, probably.
Sam
probably
Barker. or
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Seb?
Davies.
I remember once.
Yeah.
You probably.
Davies not that rude.
No.
Davies will like keep it together in front of you.
Yeah,
Davies,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but Davies thrives in chaos.
Yeah.
So, rude is Seb.
Yeah.
That's you're right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so
Let's froth.
let's froth. Just
God.
for all the first time listeners, if you want to get involved, you can call the following number and leave us a message and we'll listen to it live on the podcast. So the number is 07-3103-3389. Last week, I can't remember if it was last week, but I think the only calls were Jackson, who's called every week so far, and Clutzy. So it's been going really well. Sorry, Roy.
that's okay. Mate.
But we had,
It's a bit crass.
we had
Sorry,
1,
boys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 callers this
Oh,
week, which is
fucking
huge.
hell, that's massive.
And I don't think any of them, I can't remember if
I
you
didn't
guys called.
call.
I didn't
Let's
call.
just
I didn't call.
fucking
Anyway,
wait
the
and
first
find
one's from Thursday, but from very early AM on Thursday. Actually, Wednesday night at 10:50. You've got to commend the effort at 10:50 on a Wednesday night. Like, I'm assuming this person's going to be on the piss or something, but
I was wondering if I can get a large pepperoni pizza. Yeah, pepperoni pizza. Garlic bread, please.
First of all, who gets pepperoni
Yeah,
all the time?
fuck it. Large pepperoni pizza with garlic bread, please.
I think this person might have the wrong number.
Darcy.
I get pepperoni. I
Darcy
fucking
gets
love
pepperoni.
Yeah, no, I was gonna
that's-
say what about like a meat
Our,
lovers?
our orders were all like double bacon,
Yeah.
cheese,
Yeah.
fucking
'cause I wanted-
chicken peri
but
peri.
no, but I
deluxe.
usually only get it because it's the $5 option. But when I found out it was 15, I did change
Yeah,
my
okay,
order.
fair,
So
yeah, fair.
this person has sent in 2. So
I
the
hope he got his pizza and garlic, bro.
the following one came through 45 minutes later at 11:36.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah, cool.
I ordered a pizza around 10:50. It still hasn't arrived. I was just wondering how long will it be? Like, man's hungry, but So just give me a text saying my pizza will be done in 10 minutes or less. Thank you. And have a good night.
Lovely manners.
Lovely
Yeah.
man.
Lovely
For a bloke
manners.
that's been waiting for an
Yeah,
hour for his
yeah.
pizza.
Yeah. I hope he got it.
That's good.
What's the longest? I actually had something like this on the weekend. What's the longest you've waited for food before you've said something?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Because I'm gonna have to call out a place where that used to be good, but since it's changed ownership from a Jeeps loved veteran to someone who's not a Jeeps loved veteran, it's just gone to the shitter, and that is famished on Fraser's.
Mm.
Oh, but, dude, I had
Oh.
I
Mate,
had a
they've-
breakfast there not too long ago, and it was dog shit.
They've changed their menu. How's this? Go up. Ordered I was gonna get an eggs Benny just because brekkie.
Yep.
Safe option.
Safe bet, yeah.
Safe fucking option.
And you know why Benny's are good? Someone said this to me the other day. You always order the eggs Benny. It's like, yeah, because you know how hard it is
You
to
know what
make
you're
good
getting.
hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that at home.
So I got the eggs Benny right. Oh, I'm going up to get the eggs Benny, and then I see this little fucking board that says, "Try our new Paris style eggs Benny." And I was like, you know what? I will
What does
try
that
your
mean?
Paris style eggs Benny. So it's on a croissant instead of sourdough.
I love that.
Yeah,
Which is
I'm up and
awesome.
about.
Yeah,
However,
I'm so hungry right now. as well.
Caitlin got her corn fritters within 15 minutes. And I'm just sitting there. And there was a whole bunch of boys that ordered Benny's before me. And I'm just watching them go out. And then, I don't know, lost in conversation, drinking my fucking little ice long black. And then, just so yummy. And then I saw this dad and his two daughters came in, I'd say at least 25 minutes after I ordered. And I was like, the fuck? Like, he's just got food. Like, where's mine? And I'm sitting there, and this chick just keeps, like, staring at me as she's walking out. And she's staring, clearly seeing that I don't have anything in front of me. And Caitlin's just sitting there, eating, being like, this is sort of fucked. Like, I'm glad I started eating or else this would be cold. I think it took 56 minutes for me to get my order.
I'm out
And
on
the
that.
chick comes out. I didn't get offered any, you know, like, do you want another
Sorry
drink? Do you
about
want
the
anything?
wait.
She goes, oh, we added new menu items today and it didn't print out. And I was like,
That sounds like a you problem,
Sounds
bro.
like a Stratty pub problem.
I was like,
oh
sick.
yeah, what the? That
And she's
was
like, oh yeah,
fucked.
we'll get
Actually,
we'll get your eggs Benny out. And then comes out, there's an eggs Benny and there's this fucking 14-year-old boy. And like, I usually keep a pretty level head since I've worked in that sort of shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And I know it's not nice to get abused, so I'm keeping a pretty level head. And this 14, 50-year-old, he comes out and he's like, eggs Benny with mushrooms? And I was like, yeah, it's meant to be Paris, mate. And he's just gone, oh, okay. And just like bailed. Turns out that one was meant for the people next to us. And I was like, this is just an absolute
Shit
shit
show.
show.
At that stage, I would have
Well, I
been
didn't
like,
get a
Nah.
sorry or anything. And I
That's
was like, you
fucked.
know what? You've lost my
I think that
business.
the Stratty pub actually was the longest I've waited for food, but I can't really remember what happened there. It was
lost
calamari.
your
It took
ticket.
fucking. That's right. It took
Twice
fucking
in
ages.
a row.
Yeah.
That happened. That exact thing happened to me.
That's fucked.
Exact
At the
thing.
same place.
Yeah. But instead of a little guy, it was like a little girl. Like I was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
like young, so like.
Yeah.
It's
Send her
okay.
out so you don't
And
go
she-
mad.
It was just so awkward, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole exchange.
I got Caitlin to go up and ask him where it
Yeah.
was because I was like,
send your woman into
she's
battle.
like, oh,
gonna
you,
punch
yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you know how to be nice, and I was like, I do. However, I am also 6'5" and a 6'4". I don't know. Take it if you will. I'm a bit scary.
Okay,
I used
next
to
one.
intimidate people, you know?
2:34 Saturday morning. This should be good.
Jackson.
I think.
Oh, boys. I love what she's doing. I'm at the fucking Caxton Hotel, absolutely living it up. I do beers,
I don't know who
spirits,
this is.
you know, and when spirits I mean fucking vodka, rum, whiskey. Mix it up, get a little bit fucking weird. I love it. Bit of boosted pale ale, banana. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If you ain't on the fucking Caxton, you ain't living.
The blindest man in Queensland.
Come down, boys. It's Friday. The week's over. Live it up, motherfucker.
That's fucking good.
That is sick.
I'm
Now you
pretty
got
sure.
beer, rum, whiskey.
Friday.
Live it up, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome. Pretty sure that's Cooper Benson.
that's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
is.
awesome.
Shout out Cooper
Tender.
Benson.
This one's from 11:18 on Saturday. Another double.
Double.
Yeah.
PM or AM?
AM 11:18, which is interesting.
That's good.
Oh, they must have fucked up that first one.
Hey boys, it's the bootstrap dribbler here again of asking Clunspies go kickstand fame. Got pretty blind last night and choked down the bar, and I think I pissed myself. So dealing with a bit of anxiety at the moment. You know, that's got me thinking, what's the weirdest shit you've ever seen or done at kick-on?
Oh.
Yeah, right. A couple of weeks back, I went to a kick-on, went out Friday night, got pretty blind, and then I blacked out at like 9:30. And I get my memory back.
It's an
I
early
was
blackout.
Very early.
at a house that I'd never been to before, and there was three like 35-year-old big Kiwi blokes, like big tacos, and this other like anyway. Never seen any of them before, but for some reason I was in my jocks with cricket pads on, gloves and a helmet, mowing a cricket pitch in his backyard at 3:30 in the morning. So, and then the five of us all played a game of cricket after that, and I took a twofer, which was nice. Really tight bowling. So that was good.
Gee, that real tight bowling.
The weirdest shit I reckon I've done at kick on either that or the time I got on ketamine, but it's really yarn for another day. So, all right, boys, keen to hear thoughts. Bootstraps to kick on soon.
Well,
I really want to meet the bootstrap.
where do we-
That's good.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I
isn't
think
there?
I think he's done well to get the pads on at 3 a.m. or whatever he's talking about.
Yeah.
And twofer.
And bowl tight.
Twofer, yeah.
tight.
Tight, very tight bowling.
Stump to stump, top
Yeah.
of off kind of shit.
What would the lighting be like? You know?
Well,
like,
You'd think it'd be.
you'd think there'd be
non-existent.
there'd be a bit of something in the deck as well,
yeah,
surely.
most likely, like a
But
little bit of a.
I don't know about the weirdest shit I've seen or done at kick-ons. I remember, I won't name names, but one of our friends, I don't know if you guys know this story, so you might not be able to pick up who it is, but pretty big guy, pretty scary guy, especially when he gets real blind. Really
I know
nice guy
exactly
though.
who that is.
And he was trying to fight someone else who was our friend, and this was at like 8 a.m. in the morning, and I nearly said his name just then.
A great big bushy beard.
Yeah, that's who he was trying to fight, and
Oh.
he was in his undies, and the dude trying to fight is at the time was like a fucking Queensland Muay Thai fighter, and he was kicking the clothesline with his shin in his underwear in the rain, like calling the other person out. It was pretty weird,
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, I
far.
know exactly who that is.
pretty uncomfortable.
I think after it must have been Australia Day or the hottest 100 countdown a few years ago. We're at the share house at the Gap. We're in your street, and Rory chucks a full face motorcycle helmet on and goes, "Oi, Smitty, just fucking tackle me through the fucking
Yeah.
pergola."
Oh,
And Smitty
yeah.
just launches himself horizontally and tackles Roy through the lattice work at the thing.
Yeah.
That happened.
Breaks the
Lattice.
lattice and all the shit.
That was fucked.
Yeah.
I've seen some real crook shit recently. In the last year, COVID in Sam's basement. I don't know. We just get fucked up and start filming TikToks. Me and Rory actually kick ons with TikToks. It gets
What
real
was that
weird.
one?
Breaking
There's
all
one
the wood.
that
Oh,
when I got
breaking the
my-
wood was so
Yeah,
funny.
the breaking the wood one. We've got that on TikTok. There's also Triple H weights that we did,
Yeah.
where
That's right.
our mate Ash would go to do weights, and then it would just quickly change to me with Sam's Year 6 paper mache helmet on my head doing weights. There's also another one
Classic.
when I first got my step ones at
Visual gag.
Snoozers.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a good one.
giving them a quick
Yeah,
run
how
through.
I could do NFL tryouts. That was a good one. I
What
don't know,
about-
but some just some real weird.
One of my
shit.
favourites was with one of our friends, Matto. Me and him went back to my dad's house, and I can't remember what time in the morning it was, but like sun was up, and we were betting on the dogs. And Matto's like, I've got this foolproof plan to win on the dogs. And he's like, basically what you do is you start with $20 and you find a dog that's paying like $1.05 to win, or like $1.50 to win, like short as, and you put your $20 on the place, and it'll only pay like $1.04. But if you just do it every race, like you just build up, it never loses. So Matto deposits 20, puts it on the first dog, and it ran second. He's like, oh fuck, lost $20 on $1.04 favourite to place.
Yeah, it's fucked.
We move on.
We move on. I just can't remember which one was which, so give me a sec. Yeah, okay, that was him. Unknown person, missed call, 5:26 p.m. on Saturday.
Interesting.
Hey, g'day, boys. Awesome fucking for a goal. Jesus Christ, fucking Saturday. I didn't even fucking know it was Saturday. It was fucking Tuesday last week. I've been on the fucking bend of Marooney for fucking 2 weeks, mate. That's a fucking fortnight joke. Jesus Christ. Anyway, boys, give them honey.
Now, if you're a major in English literature and can call in and tell us what the fuck that was.
I'm pretty sure he said I've been at a bender for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight joke, which is
Fuck.
kind of funny. But
maybe go to bed.
holy fuck.
Love your work, Woodsy.
This person called in a lot of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh God, when was that?
Could he be here?
Oh no, more times. Friday.
I think he could be.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What's the last 2 digits of your phone number?
60.
G'day, Dark Clutch and the esteemed guest of this week. I've just found out
Calling
that
from the future.
Rory Driscoll has an iPhone with a home button. And I don't know what to do with that information. It's quite shocking. He's a bit of a boomer. Let me know what you think. Bye.
Who called you out? That was it. Dan's girlfriend.
I'm
At
not gonna
first?
lie.
I thought was it Brett or was it you?
It was. I didn't start it.
It was one of you.
Must have been me.
But anyway,
So I was
like the
shook.
button.
I was gonna say I don't
like
mind
it.
the button.
Yeah, that's because you haven't fucking tried the future yet, mate.
What do you mean?
That's-
Well, you don't know what it's like to not have a button. Oh, whatever. Whatever, bro.
I missed the button.
Button masochist.
Nah,
I'm
I wish I could have
anti-button.
the option of both though.
Nah, don't need it.
I'm all about that
Same.
gentrification.
Just look at me, swipe up. I'm in. Have fun holding your finger there.
Yeah, what happens if you smash your camera though?
You just put your passcode in like a normal human. It'd be like you smashing your
Fuck
button.
do you mean?
Smash them all up.
Button.
Oh yeah, fair.
Thanks, Klutz. Appreciate
Hey,
the
that's
backup.
alright.
So
I just don't mind.
This is about half an hour later. Same dribbler.
Yeah.
Still don't know who it is.
Click on these nuts and suck the dick. We'll get the fuck out after you're done. Off to my right and make a quick run. I used to know a bitch named Eric White. We used to roll around the holes at night. I'd have been a motherfucking gangster beat.
You know the best part about
Oh,
this is
God, that's not me.
We might
it's on the
move
internet.
past that one.
It's on the internet now, so it's on there forever.
So we roll into Saturday. We should have just done this while we were recapping the fucking trip. 3:51 Saturday Arvo. Fuck, you called it. That was
So that was
the $14
bit of
horse.
context there.
Yeah.
We backed this $14 horse and it pulled us out of the shitter.
This is about 3 hours later.
I know you're in Brisbane, you fucking dog cunt. You're at Caitlin's housewarming. You fucking dog cunt. Should have been in Toowoomba.
You fucking dog.
You fucking dog cunt. Fuck you.
We move forward. 3 hours later. This is just before midnight.
Very reasonable words.
Oh, I think that was just 1 second, that one. Yeah.
That was at the Cube.
Try again. 12 minutes later.
G'day, bloody billion beers. I got a question for you. Say you pull up at a servo and your mate runs in to grab some shit. Who do you trust to get the right shit and who don't you trust? That's what I want to know. I don't trust Rory Driscoll.
To be honest, I'm trusting you. I reckon you're
I
the
was
king
gonna
of
say
snacks. Yeah.
I trust Jacko
Back
or
yourself.
real left field here, Ryan Board. I don't
Yeah,
know if you've ever
okay.
seen his snack cupboard.
No.
Oh,
To be honest, I trust
organised.
myself because I know what I want.
It's like-
But
Yeah.
if I had to send anyone else, I'm sending him.
Bordy has a fucking food cupboard that's like organised by like alphabet.
yeah,
Like
and
alphabetically.
it's like everything.
order
it's
of
like
going out of date and
Yeah.
like color
Hectic.
coded.
Wow.
Okay, we got one.
chips, chocolate. Oh, but who would you not trust?
I probably wouldn't trust someone like
Eden.
someone that keeps themselves relatively in good nick.
Yeah, fair.
Anyone that-
Anyone with abs.
Like,
Yeah.
not many of our mates.
Nah. So
You could trust our
Yeah.
whole friendship group.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fair.
yeah.
Yeah, 90 kilos of trust.
Okay, last one. Let's put Jackson out of his misery. Not that this is Jackson.
My name is Gary. Your name's Gary. Cab driver? My name's Cab driver.
I think we missed the start of it, but I'm pretty sure you got the cab driver to introduce
I
himself.
do remember that.
This is when we were getting home.
this
to
is-
Dan's-
What the fuck?
This is when
That
we-
was Rory
No,
saying he was
this is when
Gary
we're
the
getting
Cab-
back to Dan's place. Ready?
Hi, my name is Gary. Your name's Gary. Cab driver?
I was like, oh, let's call it his podcast.
And I'm a cab driver.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
a cab driver.
Shout out to Gary.
So that's all.
What time
Jackson's
was that? Because
dribbles?
that's when we went home.
That was just after midnight. Oh, this
Well,
person missed
there
call but
you
no
go.
message. Unlucky, bro.
That's either wrong number or they got the heebie-jeebies. And
Yeah,
the
I reckon
yips.
heebie-jeebies.
I reckon they got the yips.
Oh,
when
here we go,
when
this will
the
be good.
Spotlight got put on
This
them.
is yesterday at 8:56 p.m. We got 3.
Oh god.
Monday.
I think I know who this is.
Yeah, g'day, how you going? So we're up north and we have a question for you about pluggers and busting them. How punishable is busting your mate's plugger on a night out? I recognise it's not great, but what is the penalty?
Well, guess what, bro? In the big smoke, we can't wear pluggers out.
Yeah.
I busted my plugger recently going out bush with over to Liam Kennedy's
Yeah.
place. No one busted it. It was
But what
just
if you busted your mate's
but it
plugger?
sucked.
Oh,
You've got to.
You got to buy him a new plugger.
I think
I don't know.
at
It depends
least
on how
me-
old they are, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna get some details out of
If-
the way
if you've
before
got,
we're
like,
sharing thongs.
if you got thongs that are fucking 14 years old and like worn through and you bust them, you cannot be held accountable for that.
I'm wanting at least a schooner.
Yeah, for sure.
If
No
it's
doubt,
on a
no
night
doubt.
out as well, if you bust your man's plugger and he can't get in,
Yeah, that's really
Always
fucked ya.
carry a bread clip.
Yeah, always.
yeah.
Legit.
Mhm.
People don't know that, and if you don't know that, wake up to yourself.
it
Bread
come-
clips, it's actually fucked.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's on TikTok.
Probably.
Yeah.
If not, we'll put it on there.
Another question.
Can you guys just
maybe.
check the whole of TikTok? Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. I'll try and get
Is that shooting?
So what we're telling you is you need to come north because your long lost brother is waiting for you out in the sticks. It's disgusting that you won't come and talk to us.
Anyone want to?
Do you have any context for that one? Because I do not.
I know who it is.
Oh, okay.
Is he a long lost?
They got one more. 9:56.
He's a good mate that Rory would have gone to school with at Nuzzy Junior.
In the boat. If you live
It's Matt
drive
Yeah.
on your clothes.
Did you say Hemwood?
On a piece of mind.
I think this is Dan's song.
You
Chicken
agree
fried
that
it is
it's
too.
me fastest to the coast. Little bit chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night.
This goes on for quite some time.
Seems like calling into the podcast, Frothline singing
In vogue.
is in vogue.
Yeah, maybe we should
She's a loving woman.
Frothline karaoke.
Precious child.
It's not a bad way to wrap up the
He
podcast.
actually doesn't hold a bad tone either.
Yeah.
Better than
Yeah.
us. Gonna
That's it
sound
for
like
this
we had
week.
throat cancer and got jabbed in the fucking larynx.
Oh, anything else, Clutzy? If you're listening to this next Friday, we've got an event at the Caxton, actually, 26th of March. Going to be 3 sours on tap. They're not locked in yet, otherwise I'd tell you what they were. One is the Frosty Fruit from Revel, though, which is
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
unreal.
That's good shit.
Free entry as well.
Free
so
entry.
Just come up and get
Free
blind.
good times, not free beers, unfortunately.
Will there
We couldn't convince
be
them to give us
raffles?
free
Will there be a
beers.
live podcast?
We can potentially try and get some merch for some raffles or something.
How
yeah.
about some meat?
meat trays? That would
Yeah.
go off.
Meat
I
trays.
think technically you actually have to have a charity to do a meat tray raffle, but
Have you seen
sure
us?
we
We're
can
an
find
absolute
one.
charity
Yeah,
case.
sure. Yeah.
exactly.
sure we could find one. Sure we could find one. Anything else, mate?
No, I don't know. Just alright.
Will I see any of you on the weekend or
Nah.
You'll see me.
Rory.
won't see you?
I'll be at the Reds.
I don't
Probably
think so.
won't see you.
No.
Probably see
Reds
you
into
after.
Caxton, into Lefties, into Gambaros,
Into Gambaros. I've never been to Gambaros.
Casino?
Into Cass.
Into Rosé,
One.
Into Chartine.
Two.
into Margaritas,
Into Chartine.
into Negronis,
Into Shata.
Oh my god.
Into Negroni.
It
into
is-
Chartin.
Into $4
And then we
vodkas.
piss it all away.
This
Or
is
the
why we
UK,
punt
well,
lads.
the UK dogs.
say-
UK dogs, you ever bet on them?
All the
UK
time.
dogs. No.
It's fucked.
Jackson, it's Tuesday, and Jackson said he had 12 pending bets today.
17.
17. $35
I
over
broke-
17.
I
How
broke
many-
even.
How many units?
Fuck all.
0.003.
So, I think 0.3 units on each.
Yeah. Broke even, though. That's not too bad for a Tuesday.
I gotta say, I reckon we should bring up our upcoming tip of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
an
gotta-
NRL multi or
We
something.
got a locked multi already.
What
me and
about the
Rory.
horse?
I'm
Yeah.
What about the inside
currently
word on the
on
horse?
for
Oh,
sale.
yeah. This.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
give the inside word.
this will be out after this, though, but just to prove that we're astute punters.
Let them know.
On Thursday, Pakenham race. I think it's Pakenham.
Nah, it's
no,
Albury.
Aubrey,
Aubrey.
race 6.
Aubrey
Aubrey.
Wodonga.
Albury. I've just clicked on the wrong thing again. Albury, race 6. It's called something
It's
weird.
right down the
Down the
Boogie Moogie or something.
Yeah, Boogie Woogie. Oh, it's
What?
into 850.
This
oh my
horse
gosh.
was $41,
Yeah.
not 2
Maybe
hours
2
ago.
hours ago, yeah.
I think we got
Can the
on around.
podcast come out before Thursday?
No, it comes out on
Nah.
Friday morning. So
Oh, we're gonna be
just
geniuses.
proving that we're, yeah.
You can clip that.
You could clip
You can
that up.
that.
Clip that
yeah.
up.
You can clip that right up.
Yeah, we
I
got
hope
And
it
if
runs
it doesn't, we
last.
can
I'll-
just take this
If
out.
it runs last, I'll
Delete it.
edit it and put this. Yeah, clip that and then have
Don't
a horse running
back
in
this.
last.
That's insane. Going from 40 into 8.
It's almost into favouritism. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's look at the locked multi of the week. We've already talked about this and we've got it in.
My tip of the week
we?
is Broncos to beat the Titans.
Yeah,
Interesting,
I
interesting.
agree.
I've got
We're looking better.
I've got a money.
We are looking better.
I've got
And
a
they weren't looking that great.
I've got a
Hopefully.
value multi and then a locked multi. I'll quickly run
Okay,
you through
talk
both.
to me.
I'll be quick. This is the value. Newcastle Knights 1-12.
To any of these games on Thursday?
No.
Okay, so if you're listening, fucking get it on right now.
Broncos 1-12. Panthers 13 plus. Roosters 13 plus. Cowboys 1-12. Paying $130. The lock multi is Penrith over Canterbury, Souths over Manly, Roosters over the fucking Tigers, and Raiders over the Sharks.
Yeah, that's on
Paying.
lock.
About $3 or so.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, I'm just doing one really quickly right now.
I just reckon put the house on the Broncos.
Yeah, I reckon Broncos get up. I also think Warriors get up.
This is only paying
They're
$4.50.
What are the Warriors
Right.
paying?
take a fucking
Roosters minus 10.5, and then Brett Morris and Tedesco anytime try scorers.
Twice Warriors.
Tedesco doesn't score that much though. He's the
Tedesco's
assisting
Tedesco's a flop.
person
Didn't he
that
score
passes the
3?
ball.
Didn't Tedesco score 3 tries on the weekend?
Yeah.
against fucking absent Manly.
Yeah,
Tedesco
now he's
doesn't
versus- now
score
he's
that
versus
much,
West.
except for the weekend
Against
first
the
round when he
slightly
scored 3
present
tries.
Yeah.
West.
Apart from that.
Apart from that
can't
one,
kick.
Otherwise-
apart from this year, he's got 100% success
Otherwise, I'll
rate
be
of
coming
scoring
up
3
with
tries.
a Souths multi because Souths are playing against the hopeless Manly Warringah Sea Eagles.
In your mouth.
Or a
That'd be a
Penrith
good
multi
game.
against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are $6.50. That's ridiculous.
I reckon if you
Look-
actually rewind this back about 3 minutes and write down every bet we just said, none of them will come off. But yep.
Yeah,
Probably not, but we tried.
Mm.
yeah, exactly, and that's
Tried
more than
real
what
hard.
you're doing. You're not telling us your bets, so
Let's get the fuck
Exactly.
out of here.
Anyway, stay happy.
There's no way you're in frame there, but that's okay. You've been standing there for the past hour and a half.
Don't go fuck yourselves, and
I
have a
was
lovely
gonna
day.
Have
say
you heard how
something.
Dennis Kemp rounds out all his podcasts?
No.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. And as per usual, I'll go fuck myself.
And let's leave it at that.
Okay,
Yeah.
see you later. Thanks, boys, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
No
good
Pleasure.
worries.
Bye
Thanks for
for
having
now.
us.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Oh, that really hurt my ears.